Like to welcome those of you just tuning in. You're just in time. We're here in the first inning with no score. Now here it comes. Lorenzo Cain stands in as he looks at ball one here. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball that time.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez is 4 for 11. And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. Castro absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against South. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Castro, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Popped up. Vaughn in foul ground. 2 down. So now it's Mark Canha. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
One, 2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. To first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Oh, behind the back. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Freddie Peralta, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, he's going to look to be a little bit better in this one. You could say scattering hits. Allowed 9 hits in his last start. His stuff is much better than that, and he certainly isn't going to be able to give up 9 hits in this one if his team expects to win.
Blackman behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
That misses. 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here's the pitch. Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out. Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8-pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
He threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw all-speed pitches, fastballs,
And on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate. Just enough for a base hit.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a two-run homer down the line in right field. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. Bases are empty here, nobody out. 2 balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get it out on the play. Here's Ryan Braun now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A bouncer to the left side. Simeon's there. Zips it to Castro for one. Back to first, and Braun is retired on the double play ball. Now at the plate, Adley Rutschman. He's hit the ground running right out of spring training. Entering this one with a batting average over 300. Fastball well outside. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Now the pitch. Here's a swing, and he loses the bat from his hands as it heads over toward the first base dugout. Looks like everyone's okay, however. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, and they can't run it down. Sent on the ground out to second. Starlin dives. What a stop. He is out. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Swing and a liner. Foul. Count now to 2 balls and a strike to Ben Gamble. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 2-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1-0 the count. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. Around first, digging for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Here comes the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Inside and low, 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Easy there, big fella. 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. So up steps Ozzie Albies. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the stretch.
Nope, ball 1.
Looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. New inning set to get underway. Now at the plate, Manny Pena, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Rendon down at 3rd. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Digging in, Tyrone Taylor, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. And good for him. Tyrone Taylor has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. Two and one. The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Lorenzo Cain is out number 2 here in the third inning. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Riding in once again, Jorge Polanco. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Lifted the other way out to left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home.
Ball 2.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Soft liner toward first, but no problem at first, and that's the first out. Stepping into the box, Ryan Braun. Here's the first pitch to him, and that misses ball one. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Two balls and a strike to Braun.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Line drive to left. Gamble is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. Into the box, Adley Rutschman will swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
No balls and a strike to count. He's set. The 0-1. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 1-1. Here it is. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will come in to score from second as now it's a 3-1 ball game.
Dan, you were one pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Fouled away. Here it comes on 0-2.
That's a ball.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
To the plate now, Andrew Vaughn. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Hard hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2.
Play ball. Full 4. Take the base.
Raisel Iglesias enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. Inside corner called a strike 1 and 2. Pitch on the way. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. So coming to the plate, Marcus Semien. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. And it's fouled away. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1 and 2. Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. Pitch on the way.
And this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3 and 2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count. Oh,
and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A solo shot here to left as they've taken a one-run lead. So now to the plate, Mark Canha. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Swing and a liner. And the ball is dropped. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. Into the box now, Jed Jerko. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. And that's right there, and we're even at one. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
He got ahead with two good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
2-2 one more time. Struck him out, so it remains a one-run lead as they head in for their final. Corey Knebel is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Standing in, Oscar Mercado. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Orlando, the center fielder, Oscar.
He's set and the pitch.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Ball 3.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Castro at second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Fouled off. fouls this one off. The next 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here's another 1-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
The 2-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Running hard, he's digging for second. And there's your tying run at second base with a one-out double.
Now that's the at-bat they need. Bases empty, one out, down one in the ninth. He's got to find a way, any way to get on base, and he does more than that, getting into scoring position here. We've got a great finish on our hands, guys.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Runner at second here with one man out.
No, that's
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And now a curveball that he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Now the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. Piscotty will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
The designated hitter.
Digging in and looking for more, Jorge Polanco, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he lays off there, 1-0. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Knuckle curve there off the outside corner, 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it as the Turtles have taken game one of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the ninth, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. To